because I'm much of an innovator. I'm more of a procrastinator, actually. But in a bid to change in what is now my new life, I said I would begin by saying yes to opportunities like this one. Good opportunities as opposed to, will you have another drink? I've been in search of an aha moment for most of my conscious life. That elusive moment where everything seems to make sense and your place in the family of all things, as Mary Oliver writes, feels good. But it didn't really come. And then in this last year, I got cancer. And then at the end of this past year, I got cancer again. And I thought, surely now, this is going to be it. This is going to be the aha moment. So in preparing these 6 little minutes, I went in search of big moments in the last year. And I thought, okay, was it the moment when the consultant said to me, yeah, it's cancer? And in that moment, it completely took my breath away, and it still does. And with it, also a part of my life, for better or for worse. It took away my trust in my body and my trust in the family of things on this earth. I wondered if maybe the aha moment was when the chemo process began. The incredible magenta-coloured poison, which is black magic, and as they pushed it into my veins and made a little Sheena reduction, like a cooking farce, I thought maybe this is it now, I'm getting it. Tiny little details of me dying off, like my eyelashes, my nose hair. Value your nose hair. And it was during that time that I fell in love with this little tickle of air that goes in your nostril when you breathe. And then I thought, how long more will I be breathing? I thought about the cover-ups that I saw in my cancer world. There were quite a few. The first day that I was in the oncology office and I met with a nurse, and she very dramatically reached over the table, grabbed my arm, and she said, "You know, your hair is going to fall out." And I was like, yeah, I know. Because everybody knows that, don't they? Anyway, this kind of went on. I went into the chemo ward and I saw that everybody had hair there, and I was like, what's going on? Where are all the bald people? Where are all the headscarves? But I realised that the kind of predominant advice was to look as normal as possible. And so everybody buys wigs, and wigs are great if you like them. But to me it seemed like something of a charade, and it seemed like something of a pretend, and I certainly felt nothing but not normal. And I thought as a society we're really good at ignoring things, and we have this impulse to always prettify things, and that in doing so we are depriving people of the opportunity to really see and to really learn. Then I was at a wedding, and I was wearing a headscarf, and by the time it got to the dancing part of the night, I was getting hot and bothered, and I wanted to take the bloody thing off. And anyway, I was a bit nervous about it, I suppose, because I thought, you know, maybe people are going to be offended by that or whatever. But I decided I'd take it off, and I did. And then this beautiful thing happened. Complete strangers came up to me and they hugged me, and I saw really compassion at work. However, the next day then I met somebody who said, "I heard you were very cheeky last night," and they said, I was like, "What do you mean?" And he said, "You took your head out." And I thought, okay, well, it's hard being sick around people, but it's also hard being with sick people. I thought about gratitude, and I thought how I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my mother. She pushed me into the world, and she saved my life one regular Sunday over a cup of tea when she said, "You know, you must be vigilant about breast cancer." One of the biggest possible moments, and it wasn't an aha moment exactly, but I thought about my struggles before the cancer. I had been a long time sad, lots of bad drinking. And when I look at that now, I just think, what a waste of life. And I see my friends, some of them, whom I love, and they're struggling over little things, not little things, this and that. And they drink in a certain way, and I just want to take them by the shoulders and remind them that they are alive. And in the end, I think that I haven't had an aha moment at all, but several slow, small, intimate revolutions when you walk into that stark room of yourself and you begin to realise that I am alive now, just like you. Thank you.